Hi everybody, I hope everybody is doing well. So this reading is going to be about, I apologize if I butcher the name, Mamta Kafle Bhatt. She is a 28-year-old mother of two from Virginia, who is believed to have been murdered by her husband, Naresh Bhatt. He was charged on August 22nd with a felony charge of prohibition against concealment of a body. He has not been charged with her murder as of yet. Naresh is a former U.S. Army reservist. Mamta was a registered nurse and she was last seen at work on July the 27th. She was last spoken to by a friend on July 28, 2024. Her husband was seen at Walmart on July the 30th, 2024, buying a pack of 3 knives, 2 of which are missing, and on July 31st, he was seen at a different Walmart buying cleaning supplies. Mamta's co-workers are the one who rang the alarm when she didn't show up to work, which was highly unusual for her. She used to work 2 shifts a week, and for her not to show up was very out of character. So they called the police asking for a wellness check. Police went there. Her husband did not want to report her missing at that time. He then reported her missing 3 days following, claiming that she just left. Law enforcement did a search on her home. Evidence was found indicating that a body had been present in the home and dragged out of the residence. Court documents state that there's a lot of digital and forensic evidence found in the home, specifically in the main bedroom and bathroom. It was blood. So it is concluded that a death had been covered up. Naresh is being held without bail. He is to have a bond hearing tomorrow, August 26th. And also, he is shown to be a flight risk. He had sold his car. He had suitcases packed. He was ready to run. So, bottom of the deck, crown chakra, which is like, I think this card is indicating that they do have the right man. Like, this reading is not going to be about whether he did this crime, because I believe that he did. It is why. The question is why. And I feel like Mamta discovered something about him. I just heard the word fleece. I think maybe he was scamming somebody or scammed either her or somebody. I believe fleecing is like a scam. Stealing from her? Or maybe like stealing? We'll dig deeper and see. I feel like maybe there was a life insurance also. But we'll dig deeper and we'll see why. I have to apologize, and I will be apologizing moving forward. I'm having an issue with my computer, so the audio is very like clicky, and I can't fix it. So I apologize. Please bear with me until I am able to get a new computer or figure out a way to get rid of the background noise. I'm not sure how. I think it's like a memory issue. My computer says I'm using 100% disk space, so I am not computer savvy, so I cannot fix it, and please bear with me. I'm very sorry. I've had this computer for quite some time, so I think it's just time to get a new one, and I just haven't had time. Stand Your Ground, which is the 7 of Wands in regular tarot, and Emotional Withdrawal, which is the 8 of Cups in reverse. Mamta and Naresh were having some kind of argument, and I believe that Mamta was gonna leave, and he didn't want her to leave. I think she caught him doing something. Stealing, I think, her money or something. Yeah, she was finally putting her foot down. Yeah, look at Solitude, which is the Hermit, and Third Eye Chakra, which is I see. I'm wondering if he was cheating, or he noticed that she was pulling away from him. I think he saw her pulling away from him. She was becoming more distant. I think she may have told him she was leaving that day. Definitely leaving. Feeling like there was abuse. And I feel like she may have been speaking about this abuse. Wisdom in reverse. Material Harvest, which is the 9 of Pentacles. Something about money. Not knowing how to make money. I would be interested to know, they said that Naresh was a former Army reservist, but they did not mention current employment. So I'm wondering if Mamta was supporting him, and if she was not paying the bills, he would be essentially homeless. The computer's really acting up. It keeps freezing. Sorry if there's any pauses. Wisdom again, which is the Hierophant. And again, money, financial and material changes. 5 of Pentacles. There's a definite money issue. Knowing that I am going to lose money. Not to mention, if you leave, I'm going to have to pay some child support. Yeah, Mamta was leaving him. And he was thinking about money. Temptation, which is the devil. And victory and success, which is the 6 of Wands. There's an issue with this dude. I don't know if he's like doing drugs or he's just like unsuccessful in life. But there's an issue with him that prevents him from being successful or like doing the right thing. I just heard the word withdrawn. But this makes me feel like it's not depression. I just felt like inner demons. But I'm not feeling like it's drugs though. It's like mental illness. I think she kicked him out of the house. This is Passion Ignited, Ace of Wands, Foundations and Achievements, which is the 4 of Wands. I think she kicked him out of the house and he wouldn't go. Kicked him out of the house, wouldn't go. And he just like attacked her. My computer is driving me absolutely bonkers. Throat chakra. Yeah. Solitude, which is the Hermit. It's like, and I told you I don't want to break up. Yeah, I think we got a feel already. I'm gonna start pulling. Mamta was done with him. I think there was abuse, and she wanted out of the relationship, and he told her no, and she like kicked him out. Yeah. Financial and material changes, which is the 5 of Pentacles and Temptation, both in reverse. He was stealing her money for something. Is it drugs? I'm feeling like it was it drugs? I keep hearing games. he was like gambling, like playing like, it's feeling like he was doing something online, like that was gambling. Like online poker or like trading stocks or something. Yeah, it feels like something online. Like he gambled all their money. Emotional withdrawal. 8 of Cups. That's the bottom. Base chakra, which is like I have. Yeah, it's like I want to keep what I have, so I'm walking away from this relationship. I think Naresh was gambling. And like spending all their money on like bankrupting them. Yeah, like bankrupting them to fuel his addiction. Mental conflict. And he was like not working, I don't think. Or not working enough. And she was like the one that was having to like pick up the slack. Mental conflict, which is the 2 of Swords. Rest and rejuvenate, which is the 4 of Swords. It's like you're causing me trouble. I need a break. Triumph, which is the Chariot. I tried to like get away from you. I tried to get away from you because I just need a break. But it was like, the feeling that I get is like she wasn't saying the word divorce or like permanent separation. She just wanted him to leave so she could think. And he wouldn't go. Destiny. Yeah. Like she didn't know. This is the Wheel of Fortune in regular. She didn't know what she truly wanted. She just needed separation from him. And he like snapped. Disruption, which is the Tower. Yeah, it's like she told him, I need a break from you, and he snapped. But she wasn't saying I want a divorce. Discontent and boredom. You know what irks me with my chain? It's like when someone is doing wrong and you confront them and then they harm you for their wrong. It just ruffles my feathers. Discontent and boredom, which is the 4 of Cups. Yeah, it's like, I want you to leave and you don't want to go. And I need to break from you because I'm basically sick of your behavior. And I don't really know if I love you anymore. Naresh was like, I feel like he was doing multiple things. Intuition, which is the High Priestess. It's like she did not say to him, this is over. but he assumed it was the end. Like, yeah. The waiting game, which is the Two of Wands. To me, this just felt like planned event. My mental peace, right, is disrupted, and then I wait. So it's like, I think she told him prior to the murder that she wanted a break, and he started planning her murder. And he went to Walmart on the 30th and bought knives, but I think he had been planning before he went to the store. This decision had been made prior to July 30th. Universe, which is the World card. Yeah, this is like, you are not going to stop loving me. You are not going to move on without me. I keep seeing in my mind slot machines. And I keep hearing them ringing in my mind. So I think that he was gambling. But I don't know if he was, I don't feel like he was actually going to a casino. I feel like, but he may have been. I feel like it was something he was doing online. Hope. Yeah. Hope is like the star card. I feel like he was, his only solution was murder to fix this problem. Because it's like she's saying to him, I just need a break. But he knew that she was done with him. And murder was the only way to fix it. In his mind. Light is the sun. You know what's interesting? I've had this. I had this feeling in another reading. He knew he was going to get caught. But it's like he didn't care. Because he could not rest. It's like he could not rest until this problem had a solution, which in his mind was murder. And he knew he was going to get caught, and he did it anyway. There was this similar case in New York that I did way back. And a man killed his family members, uncle, aunt, something like that. It's one of my previous readings, and he also knew that he was going to get caught and did it anyway. It's like, moving on. which is the Six of Swords in regular tarot. Yeah, it's like, it's the only way I can move on, like, spiritually, in my mind, in my soul. That's what he thought. It's like he could not have her move on without him. The thing about Mamta was she would have been fine. And he knew she was going to be fine. But he himself was not going to be fine. It's like he needed her. And she, like, was just rejecting him. Choose wisely, Seven of Cups. Again, I had this card in another reading. I think it was my reading about the guy from Florida. It was the last reading I think I did. David Ramsey. No. It was the firefighters, I think. And it was like, he gave her a choice. And she chose wrong. And I think that's what Reagan did to her ex. She gave him, I think his name was Chandler. She made him choose, and he chose wrong. It's like he was testing her, and gauging her responses, and and I think he gave her multiple chances, and she failed every test. Like, he would say something, or he would do something to measure if she was still in love with him, and she failed. So he decided, based on his, I guess, call an experiment, that she was lying when she said that it was just going to be a break. Which I feel like he was right about. I feel like she was leaving him, but she was kind of like trying to let him down lightly. Memories of Love, Six of Cups. Yeah, like, these two used to be in love for real. But something changed. What was it? I think his job. I think he started making less money, and it put a strain on their relationship. Fertility, which is the Empress. She was doing it for the kids. She was going to leave him for the children's sake. I feel like there was abuse, but I'm not sure that it was physical. It feels more mental. Like he would put her down, and I just heard her and harass her to control her. So that she wouldn't leave. Throat chakra. Oh, he threatened her too. He definitely threatened her that he would harm her if she left, and he wasn't joking. Did she think that he was going to? I just heard yes. but she was doing it anyway. She was doing it anyway because she had hope that, like, the right thing would prevail. Like, the rightness of God, I guess. Like, she felt like in her heart she was doing the right thing, and therefore she would be okay. But no. She was misguided. She should have just packed and left, like, in the middle of the night, which I feel like would have been impossible because I feel like he was always around. It's like she could never really get away from him. New beginnings. She was like trying to make it work for her family, which is why she stuck around way too long. She should have left long ago. She didn't, because she was trying to, and that's like, I think, common when children are involved, to try and stick it out for the sake of the children. But I feel like she should have left long ago. There was red flags long ago. But she was standing up for herself, and she was distancing herself from him. Shadow, which is the moon. I'm wondering if her mother is still alive, because I feel like she may have been trying to there's something about her mother hiding her. If she was gonna try and make us escape and run to her mother's, and she was doing it for the kids. And did he find out? I think he found out. I think she was planning her escape and he found out. They got into an argument and then she like kicked him out. But then she kind of like backtracked and like said, well, it's not a divorce, it's just a break. I'm tired, I can't do this. And he just snapped. But this had been brewing for quite some time. This had been brewing for quite some time. This like suggestion of a break. And over time he had been testing her to see if it was true. And then I think he like found out that she was like going to stay with a motherly, like if her mother's not alive, like a motherly relative, she was gonna run. Stand your ground. 7 of Wands. Yeah, he was threatening her. Look at suffering and silence. 9 of Swords. trying to make it work. Yeah, like, I think she was planning her escape. To like totally leave him. Foundations and achievements. Oh my goodness. I think she was like sending money to her mother to like buy her own place or get her own place or like to come home. And he found out. Yeah, that's my death card. Okay. He was telling her, choose wisely, stand your ground, or I'll kill you. So that she'd stay. And she was like sending money home to her mother so that she could leave. Movement, choices, and decisions. Yeah, she was doing things secretly. And he found out. Because she just like, she couldn't take it anymore. He's abusive, he's taking her money, he's spending it on frivolous things. I think gambling. He's not working. He's just draining her, and it was not a good environment for the kids. So she was like taking money and sending it to some sort of relative, I think her mother, so that she could leave. Yeah, victory and success. And Naresh said no and killed her. Allegedly. I'm wondering if she was pregnant again. I think she may have been pregnant again. So the why is basically Naresh was abusive. He was gambling, I think, stealing her money, draining their like life force of a marriage. She was trying to leave and planning on doing so. I don't think he thought, like, feel like he was testing concrete evidence, sorry for the pause, that she was actually gonna leave, and I think she was like sending money to her mother to come home maybe, or to get, and that set him off, and he killed her. So that's the end of the reading. I'll see you guys later. Justice for Mamta and those poor children. I'll see you guys next time.